us
Thank you very
today.
much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Stay tuned for more on this fantastic channel. This is Mind Over Matter, episode 6.
Good afternoon, it is Anastasia and welcome to Mind Over Matter, episode 6. We're here to introduce a lovely special guest today. She is called Zahra Palmer. Zahra appeared on X Factor and of course many other TV shows as well as being a model. And she will be sharing her mental health story and how she overcame it. So, welcome. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. So, if you just introduce yourself and tell me what you've been doing, because I know that you appeared on X Factor.
Yeah, I did. Since then, I have charted in 8 countries. I've had a few different releases. I'm working on some film, do some presenting. I'm actually working on a brand new film at the moment called Gangs of Soho, which is amazing. It's got a lot of old school gangsters in there as they're older and then now come back as actors.
Oh wow!
It's absolutely phenomenal. So you guys need to check it out soon. It is a really great thing. I've got a couple new releases coming out this year. So yeah, it's all systems go there.
That's great. And you do modelling as well.
I do. I do international. Believe it or not, I shouldn't say this. I do a bit of artistic glamour, which is great. A lot of black and white photos, a lot of bikini. I really enjoy it. I'm a bit of a show, so as you can tell.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of what you've been through, what would you say your mental health story that you would like to share?
Well, I've been through quite a lot. A lot of it does stem back to being in relationships and being a singer, you get a lot of people not understanding you the way you are, the attention that you get. So what people try and do is they try and break you down to make you feel like you are worthless and that you are nothing and that you just don't feel like you can even get out of bed, you can even go on. It's quite heartbreaking. And then it comes to violence, it comes to my dad calls it psychological warfare, and someone really messes with your brain. I've been in situations where someone's nearly killed me. I've had someone hold me at knife point for 9 hours. It was absolutely insane. Tried to hang me out the window. Same guy, and got loads of medication. He was going to give it to kill me. He even emptied my suitcase out because he was going to put me in a suitcase. It was just so happened that someone heard it 9 hours later. They called the police and they drove past and I was like, please, this is it, I'm gone. And the next thing you know, they just came to the door and I was like, I've been saved. I could not believe it that I actually was in that situation. So yeah, it's...
And he must have taken your phone so you couldn't even...
Oh no, he had the phone, he took it off me and I thought maybe I'll just jump out the window. It was like something off a movie.
It does sound like it, yes.
Terrifying ordeal. He broke my nose, he stripped me naked. He did some really disgusting things and it was just like, that I managed to survive that. It was just insane. I know I'm getting all upset now, and all miserable, all upset, but yeah, it was really, really hard. But I managed to get over. He got 10 years in jail, so thank God he's off the streets.
What did he get charged of?
Well, he got it was supposed to be attempted murder, but they lowered it. He was in the court and he was shouting at his mum, shouting at the judges. So he's a bit of a mental case. So they're like, he's got to go. I wish he would have got a bit longer, but thankfully he's out of the way for now. So yeah. But anyway, I've went through a lot of situations. I even spoke to my parents about euthanasia. I've done my homework on it.
Yes.
I was suicidal for years and years and years and years. It's always like I'm living in this dark cloud. It's like you're existing. It's like being in a movie. When you're walking forward and everyone's walking through you this way in a movie.
I know what you
you're
mean.
there, but you're not there.
Yes.
And that's what I was like. I was cut off from my friends, my family.
Was it due to that relationship?
Oh yeah. One of my relationships, and it's just like how someone can make you feel like that. I couldn't go to work. I wasn't allowed to go to work. I wasn't allowed to perform. If I did, I'd get dragged off. Everything was always just, you cannot perform. It was always the jealousy around me being a performer. And I don't know why people get like that. It's strange, but yeah, it's been a hard one. But yeah, talking about euthanasia, I did that homework and I was like, instead of going through suicide, me feeling suicidal all the time and feeling upset all the time, I just want to get out of here. I want to say goodbye to everyone. Sorry, I'm getting upset. Whew.
It's okay. I know. It's really, really hard. But you're so strong.
Yeah, I know I am. So I look back and think, how was I that person?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? How could I have even let someone do what they've done to me? It was, you know, nearly kill me. Like, it's insane, absolutely insane. But I wonder.
You thought your life was ended.
Yeah, exactly. So I just thought one day I woke up and I thought, don't be a victim. What are you doing? Don't let this beat you. Get yourself up, get your ass up, and get out there and do what you do best. Music's my thing. Music is my life. So then I started writing music, listening to music again, and that's what picked me up. Music. It was just, no matter what you're going through, no matter what emotion, music's the thing that's always there, that I've always got. That's the only thing I do have is my voice. Do you know what I mean? I've got my parents, obviously. At the time,
it's kind of like when you sing, you're kind of releasing
that emotion, yeah.
It's a way of, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good bit of therapy, a really good therapy. It's like you write about how you feel, you sing it.
So is that like, how did you overcome this then? Is it through singing?
Yeah.
Is it through talking to people?
No, talking to people, I'm not really a talker. I'm talking to you now, but I mean, I never called mum, go, Mum, you know, like I never did all that. I just felt like I was on my own, and you get shut off, so you shut yourself off. So really, I was my own worst enemy, spending every day in bed, couldn't go out. And I just thought, let me just write about how I'm feeling, because I can't keep living like this. And then I knew that there was something missing. It was music. So then I started writing music, and
yeah, and
that's what it was.
And did you take any medication? Like,
oh yeah, no, I tried. I did try that because I had bad anxiety, post-traumatic stress. I think and I feel like I could never sleep. I was always crying every single day, and that kind of helped calm me down. And I thought, I don't really want to live taking tablets for the rest of my life. Can't do that.
No, exactly.
But they kind of stopped me thinking, so I was kind of floating around like on cloud nine. I don't want to be floating around, but also I want to think but not overthink.
Yes.
Which is quite a hard one to juggle with, you know. But I tell you what also helped me, I got a puppy.
Really?
I'd say to anyone, get a puppy. He's a miniature dachshund. I've had him for a year. And he really is the thing. I mean, he helps me get out of bed every day, cuddles and kisses every day. It makes me go out, walking to the park, before I go to the gym with him. It's
they keep you busy.
Yeah,
well.
he does. Yeah, after you've got something else to look after. Whereas if I was on my own, I'd probably spend most of the time like being miserable.
Yes.
But the funny thing is, my landlord was like, "Okay, well, he's got to go now," and I was like, "I've had him for a year," and he's like, "No, he's got to go." So I'm just trying to figure out that one. I was like, can't take my puppy. That's my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really hard. Like, someone's looking after him. Last week, he's had him now for a week. And I'm like, I don't understand how I can have him for a year and then you just say he's got to go. When that's the one thing that's helped me, you know.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So is there anything else that you would like to share about or what happened or?
I mean, it's all quite similar. I seem to have the same pattern. I sort of go out with someone, they like the fact that I'm an artist or a model, and then they start getting things get complicated because they don't understand, like I said, the attention that you get, or the fact that you are going to be in a studio all day, all night. You are going to be on the road doing a show or doing a radio. In their head, they're thinking she must be doing something. I bet, you know, that's their excuse. But then they're narcissists, so they make you feel like you're the person doing something wrong. You're the crazy
guilty
one.
one.
Yeah. And if they're doing something, you actually had me convinced that I'd done something when I hadn't even done anything.
Yes.
And you sit there and you wonder, did I do that? And they've actually brainwashed you to believe that you're doing everything wrong. And I'm, you know, looking back, I just can't. If I was one of my friends that goes, Zahra would never ever put up with that. Well, I did. I absolutely did.
Because they can see your vulnerability.
Oh yeah,
and they take advantage of that.
I'm a very, very strong character. Very, very strong. But when I'm in love, I let that wall down and I love maybe too much.
Yes.
What I realise now, I'm
you let your guard down.
Oh, too much. Now I'm like, listen, I love myself. Take me, if you don't like it, that's it. But then I'm like, oh my God, it's almost like I worship the ground they walk on. Why? You should worship the ground I walk on, dear. You know.
Yes.
Or equal. It's got to be equal, hasn't it? But yeah.
But yeah, you need to love yourself more than you love them.
Yeah, exactly. But that comes with experience and time and...
It comes with experience, time, practice.
Yeah.
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 And it's all to do with the mind as well.
It's very, very... Your mind is a very, very dangerous thing, because once someone gets into that, it is...
Yes.
I mean, I've got friends that can just switch off. I can't switch off at all. It's a constant, ongoing thing, and I'm always wondering, why is this and why is that? What's that? You know, it's a constant thing. It's a battle.
So, like, do you prefer singing more than acting then?
Oh
Like,
no, yeah.
You would say that.
My life is like, I'm a bit of a joker in general. I like to do accents. I like to do things like this. You know, I'm always doing bloody something stupid. You know what I mean? But it works on screen. That's why I do acting. But singing is definitely, it's my passion. It's my heart. It's my soul. It's like it's in my DNA. It's like I live, eat, sleep, breathe that. Music, especially listening to music and also writing my own music and then seeing it. You've done it, you've laid it down, and listening to it back and go, that came from me, my heart, and that came from my soul.
So your album, where can people get your album
To be honest,
from?
I'm working on singles at the minute, so with
Okay,
two different
singles.
people, yeah. So you can check them out. You can also follow me on Insta, Zahra Palmer, aka The Body.
Yes.
And I've got a lot of things on Spotify, Amazon, the usual, Vivo.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of things out there.
So would you consider going on X Factor again?
Oh my god, if I had the chance to go on X Factor now, I 100% would. When I was on it before, I'm going to tell you a story actually. I was in an abusive relationship then, and I was just about to go on stage, and my boyfriend at the time, he's like, there's no way. Sorry.
Yeah, it's...
He was like, there's no way you're getting through.
You,
yeah, so I just went on then. I was so nervous, and I was like, I can't believe this should have been mine. And obviously, on the way back, I think there was a guy there from One Direction. My mum knows his mum and dad, Liam. So we was in a taxi together. He got through, but I didn't. And I kept thinking, I've got to go back to this now. All because of what he said. That I've ruined it. He ruined it for me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I just couldn't be myself. Normally I've got this big voice, big personality.
Because they knocked your confidence down
Yeah.
before performing, and that's not what you needed.
Yeah.
You know? But if you were to go on it again...
If I went on it now, I'd be like, right...
It would be a lot different.
I would absolutely blow them away. Like, I've my confidence back, my voice is even bigger, it's powerful. It really, like, has an effect on people. It's like a big diva voice, and I love that.
Yeah.
If you compare it to then, like, when you hear me sing today, when you compare it to
Compared
then,
to where you were
yeah,
there,
you'll be like, it's
no.
two different people.
Yes.
Totally two different people, and you can see it. But I didn't want to give them the story, because they like the story. I didn't want to tell them, this is what I'm going through, but if I just thought, I don't want to look at me like I'm weak. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay, well that was really emotional, but empowering
Yeah.
to hear.
Also, get a puppy.
Yeah.